Hello, welcome to Mayday Media. Got another little story for you. Trump's sons cash in on dad's war with mega drone deal. Hit the like and subscribe button if you will, if you want to. Help me out a little bit. Read through this article. It's funny because the company they merged with, a year later merged with drones. It's pretty much set up here. Trump's family is officially set to cash in on President's war on Iran by selling drones to the Air Force. Donald Trump's elder sons, Donald Jr. and Eric, joined the board of drone maker Powerus after the golf club company they backed merged with it in March to take it public. The golf club company making drones merging with Powerus, based in West Palm, the home of Trump International Golf Club. Why isn't that something? Now stands to gain from its links to the family. Isn't that something? I'm guessing maybe there's a bunch of family ties in this. Was probably planned out a lot earlier. I mean, it's just all connected. The company, only founded last year, announced that it had struck a deal to sell an undisclosed number of interceptor drones to the Pentagon. But Brett Velikjanovich, the company's co-founder president, says the decision is based on merit, not nepotism. Yeah, merit, not nepotism. I'm sure there's no ties in there. Being only a year old and all, I mean, there's probably not companies out there that have a lot more experience and time building these things. Maybe a lot more knowledge. They're not going to pick a system because of who's an investor's list, he said. According to, that's all they do. That's the only way they pick something, who's the investor, who the CEO is, who's someone's son, who's the top Jew. That's all they do. The deal was sealed after a successful demonstration at a facility in Arizona. He added the deal marks the startup's first weapons procurement contract with the U.S. military. Well, where's the video of this successful launch? The Guardian 2 is a low-cost, semi-autonomous, high-speed drone or counter-drone interceptor purpose-built for action in the Middle East to defend against Iranian Shahed-type attack drones. Although it fits the brief, the deal is likely to invite scrutiny because of its links to the Trump family. Yeah, you think? A Powerus spokesperson declined to go into details of the deal, saying the company does not commit on specific sales discussions or prospective customers. Yeah, it don't tell you how much money they're spending of your money. Nah, you don't need to know that, you stupid goy. Just go back to sleep, eat the goy slop, and fucking die. I mean, that's pretty much what they're telling you. The statement continued, the team around his company are people who've spent their careers working this problem, who understand what a warfighter actually needs when the situation gets hard. Really, what a warfighter really needs. Probably no war. I mean, wouldn't that be what a real war fighter would probably need? No war. And it's what performance data then confirmed. The Air Force made this decision because they're responsible for people whose lives depend on this working. The Shahed-136, Iran's explosive drones. No picture of the drone they're backing. Why'd I got a feeling it probably will end up not even existing or getting built. In January, congressional Democrats requested information on whether Pentagon decisions to hand out loans and contracts to companies associated with the president's son may have been affected by conflicts of interest. Gee, finally somebody says it. After he was reelected in 2024, Trump's two eldest sons dove headfirst into business, announcing a flurry of deals in an array of businesses. Yeah, crypto. They burned a bunch of motherfuckers on that. They maintain that there is no ethical breach because they are private citizens and their father is not involved. Yeah. The bullshit that comes out of these people's mouths. The war began on February 28th with Trump and his officials insisting it did not require congressional approval, arguing that it did not legally constitute a war. Under the War Powers Resolution, a president must seek congressional authorization within 60 days of committing U.S. forces to hostilities. That deadline has now passed. To avoid getting before Congress to seek approval to continue Operation Epstein Fury, the administration is now arguing that the conflict has effectively ended because no shots have been fired since 2 week ceasefire began April 7th. For purpose of a law, the hostilities that began on Saturday, 28th, have terminated a senior. What happens next is unclear, but Goldberg, that's not a Jew name at all, who served as director of countering Iranian weapons, made destruction of the National Security Council during Trump's first term, has said, advised officials on a potential workaround. Have they now? He said the administration should simply declare a new operation, replacing Epstein Fury with a fresh mission name. Wow, good advice. So we'll just change the name of it, and then we'll go back to war. And then we'll buy up this company, and it'll probably never even. It'll just it looks like a slush fund, or they're just sucking up your money. They're going to go back to war with a new name just to get this drone company up and going. It looks like to be one particular step of it, and get super rich on top of it all. Powerus and defense departments have asked for more details on the deal. This would mean that it remains impossible for Trump's son could benefit financially. As a country, we're behind, referring to the fight to counter Iran's advanced drone development. We're finally taking the step to fix that. Yeah, with all your money. Here we go. Here, let's see some of the. Trump starts the war of all things to enrich his family. He puts our military in harm's way for profit, while the rest of us back home are putting up with higher prices on everything because of it. He's putting the country in heavy debt, and our Republicans in Congress are backing him. Operation Epic Profits. Yeah. Notice how Trump, Vance, Musk, and the rest of the Kabbalah are ever so carefully never utter the word oligarchy. They never say the word mega maniacal or reactionary either. They're very careful not. Well, supposing a crime is treated a something. This is just a coincidence. The war in Iran is about making the world a safer place, and since going to be over there by the end of today, this isn't really a big deal at all. We need to keep investigating Hunter Biden and that $1 million he got from the Ukrainian. Okay, well, I mean, it is a big deal. It's a conflict of interest for one. I don't know. It looks to me it's like it's illegal. I mean, I just don't think. I don't know. There's too much shit going on. They're not going to pick a system because of who's an investors list. He said, according, they're picking it because they need it now. Yeah. And Bezos didn't invest tens of millions of dollars in Melania because of who her husband is. Right. He did invest. But yeah, crazy. More of them getting rich, and you get to pay for everything. And what's your milk prices now? How's those gas prices going? Are we winning yet? I mean, really, this is about ridiculous. Anyway, like, subscribe. Thank you.